She would like to be number one here today, I'm sure.
Out. Love 15.
In fact, Helena's father, Cyril Suk, is the president of the Czech Tennis Federation, and there may be some feeling of not spite, but hostility between the two, because Hana's elected to leave Czechoslovakia.
Fault. Love 30.
Double fault, the first one by Hana. It's been a smooth road to this semi-final for the number one seed. It's been in top form. Oh, that's a perfect pinpoint lob. Just as well.
30 all.
Helena playing this point perfectly. It was a good volley. And Hana hitting that lob. It wasn't a high lob, but judged to perfection.
Just as well, too, because she would have been 15-40 down a service break. Magnificent topspin backhand by Hana. So she's just breezed through her previous rounds. Hasn't dropped a set. The hardest set she had was against Regina Sukova.
Game, Mandlikova.
She's on the scoreboard at last.
Sukova leads 2-1, first set. Oh. 15-30.
So whereas Hana hasn't had pressure, Sukova has and has overcome it.
Oh.
She's got pressure on her now. A little bit late coming in there.
30 all.
Yes, Hana played the perfect approach shot deep, but hesitated, and then got caught with a volley right on the service line.
Fault.
Just too long.
40-30.
Well, great court coverage there from Hana Mandlikova. Helena's approach shot and volley was both deep, and she really had to move very quickly from one side of the court to the other.
Game, Sukova. Sukova leads 3-1, first set.
And Hana missing that chance there to break back. It's now the pressure back on her.
Oh. 15 love.
For return, easily volleyed away.
30 love.
And you can see here how quickly Hana gets into the net behind that serve. Oh, great shot.
30-15.
Helena getting a terrific angle on this backhand. Left Hana stranded in the middle of the court.
all.
Great return there from Helena. Very big swing on both the forehand and the backhand side. But when she connects, really generates a lot of pace.
Greasy grip on the handle of the racket. Hana just toweling down.
$40-30.
That's her second double fault.
Yes.
Bad time to serve it. But she's not in the groove at the moment.
I think she's worried about that grip. Hand is slipping. I'm surprised that she isn't wearing a sweatband on that right arm.
Sweaty palms, might be nervous.
I'm sure both girls are nervous.
Superb backhand by Sukova. Sets up the chance for a break.
Advantage Sukova.
Good return again there from Helena. But it was the sheer pace of that shot that beat Mandlikova.
Going straight down the line. There's the second break of serve and a 4-1 lead for Sukova.
Game Sukova. Sukova leads 4 games to 1 first set.
It's a very nervous looking Hana Mandlikova. I'm wondering if all this toweling of the grip is really genuine or it's just nerves and the fact that she hasn't settled down into this match. She's down 4-1. Perhaps in the back of her mind is the fact that the last time they met, Sukova defeated her at the US indoors.
Love 15.
Helena's 1986 record's very impressive. She won the Canadian Open, was a finalist at the US indoors, Eastbourne, a semi-finalist at the French Open and the LA Virginia Slim tournament.
$15 all.
It's amazing, the last time they met was in February 1986.
Yes, with two girls ranked so closely together, Hana 4 and Helena 6.
And it's in.
Great shot there. No, it's amazing that they don't play more often.
30-15.
Well, Hana here getting the net cord, but it didn't unsettle Helena. Took her time and played the ball down the line.
Oh! $30 all.
Here's the chance for Mandlikova.
30-40.
And a better point there by Hana. Good return. Helena moving into the net, but it wasn't a good enough approach shot, and she was in trouble with the volley. And missing a lot of first serves in this game.
Deuce.
And Hana won't be pleased with herself for missing that volley. Got herself into position well, but just overplayed it.
It's been the story of her play in this first set. Opportunities missed.
The last 4 points, Helena missing with the first serve.
Magnificent angles Sukova got on that backhand. Mandlikova trying to get a concentration in the groove. Down 4-1.
Game, Sukova.
Hold serve with 5-1 lead.
Sukova leads 5 games to 1, first set.
Game, Sukova.
Marvellous net coverage.
15 love.
And beautiful control there from Hana, taking the pace off that volley to just drop it over the net.
All.
Mandlikova's 1986 record is quite impressive. Finalist at Wimbledon and Virginia Slims Championship. That's the end of the year. A semi-finalist in the German, French and US indoors.
Well, that was more like the Hana Mandlikova we know.
She'll really want to win this game to avoid giving Helena the first service in the next set.
Out. 40-15.
And she looks like doing so. Service is really the key to her game, and when it's off, her whole game seems to lose rhythm and confidence.
Sukova leads 5 games to 2, first set.
Just for the fun of it, just for the sport of it, just for the hit of it, Diet Coke. Just for the fling of it, just for the thrill of it, just for the fun of it, Diet Coke. Just for the cool of it, just for the real cola taste of it. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
You may never feel the deck shifting beneath your feet or hear the snap of the spinnaker. Your fellow Victorians are there, doing it for you, doing it for Australia. Now you can help a Victorian keep the cup for us all when for just $20 you join the Kookaburra Supporters Club. As a member, you get a whole bundle of goodies, plus help keep Kookaburra and fellow statesmen David Allen, Martin Dack and Phil Ross in the race. Don't delay, join now. Hey, don't forget your T-shirt size.
So the top seed, Hana Mandlikova, in big trouble in this opening set of this semi-final. Down 2-5, but that will boost her confidence slightly. She's been broken twice on serve, but held service comfortably in that last 7th game. Lightning forehand volley.
15 love. Out. 15 all.
Helena reached the quarterfinals at least in all but 2 events in 1986. She's been remarkably consistent.
Oh. Out. 15-30.
Once again, Hana taking that second serve early, slicing the ball back deep, keeping it low and forcing Helena into error. Maybe Helena's serve just slightly off at the moment.
Oh.
Served very well in the beginning of this first set, but not really being able to hurt Hana at the moment.
Magnificent forehand down the line is in from well behind the baseline.
30 all. Oh. Oh. 30 40.
Smiles out. What a time to serve a double fault. Nerves beginning to show, perhaps. Second double fault by Sukova. Breakback point for Mandlikova.
Oh.
And she's done it. She breaks back to 3-5.
Game Mandlikova. Sukova leads 5 games to 3, first set.
Maybe a little unfair to criticise Helena's serve. She is looking directly into the sunlight. Yesterday being a fairly cloudy day, it's probably a bit of a shock going out there.
15 love.
And once you do lose your confidence on the serve, it's very difficult to regain it.
15 all.
This time it's Helena's turn to attack Hana's serve. And once either of these girls gets into the net, they're very, very difficult to pass. Great court coverage at the net, and forcing the error from Hana from way behind the baseline.
Thirty, 15.
Still a way to go for Hana. Hana, as she's still down a service break. Superb forehand pass. Brought the volley error from Mandlikova.
30 all.
And Helena was so far out of court on in that rally that she really had to go for it. And she certainly did get a lot of power into that shot.
40, 30.
The serve there to the forehand, surprising Helena. Didn't really get her feet into position to play that shot.
Game, Mandlikova. Sukova leads 5 games to 4, first set.
This first set developing into a case of who's going to give it to the other. They're both serving so badly. What would you advise them to do?
Well, Helena has been missing a lot of first serves. Maybe she should just take the pace off a little bit and get the rhythm back.
She's serving with new balls now.
Because if with the second serve, if it's a little bit short, Hana's going to be moving into the net, and that's puts her in great advantage in the rally.
15 love.
Well, that was a smart thing for Helena to do, to come into net behind that second serve. Hana wasn't sure about the call, but it was just wide.
Key game, this one. Mandlikova has to break.
Oh. Love.
Well, that was a let off there for Helena, the second serve. Hana really shouldn't have made an error there. Normally very consistent on the return of serve.
Love.
3 set points. Overplayed it.
40-15.
I think Helena, they're just trying to hit the ball a little bit too hard. It didn't have to be that good. Hana was out of position, but she still has 2 more chances.
Oh, magnificent counter-attack from Mandlikova. She's hanging in there by her fingernails.
Well, what an amazing lob this is from Hana. Having to do a lot of running there, sliding into the shot, but just inside the baseline, and Hana moving into the net, and the point was over.
There's the first set.
Game and first set, Sukova, 6 games to 4.
Always seems to have trouble with those shoelaces.
Second set, Mandlikova to serve.
Both of them seem to... At least Hana has the advantage of serving first in the second set. First time that the top seed has dropped a set in this
15
tournament.
love.
That's more like it.
30 love.
Yes, Hana at her best in this rally. Moving in, beautiful volley. And Hana also stepping up the pace on the first serve. Missing that time, but a great serve.
(30-15).
Having dropped the opening game of the first set, she knows how vital this is.
(30 all).
A little unlucky there to slip on that volley.
Slipping quite a lot, actually, sir. I've noticed Hana more so than Helena.
Well, Hana likes to slide into shots. I think she played a lot on clay as a junior, and she does like to slide, and the court's a little bit damp.
30-40.
Chance for the break once again for Sukova in the opening game of the second set, as she did in the first set. Lucky net cord for Sukova. There's the break.
Sukova leads 1 game to love, second set.
Taken in her opening service game of the second.
Yes, Hana not really being very sharp in that last game. A few unforced errors.
Topspin lob is long.
Love 15.
What would you advise Mandlikova to do to get back into this game?
Well, I think she's going to have to threaten a little bit more with the first serve. You can't afford to give Helena too many second serves.
Love 30.
Because her ground shots are very powerful, and with Hana wanting to move into the net, it does make her, much tougher volley. But she's also got to try and break up the rhythm a bit of Helena. Helena's playing very, very well. Can't really fault her game at the moment, except maybe the first serve.
15-30.
Nothing wrong with that one, though. You can see how easy the point is when you get the first serve in.
Not enough balls down the server's end.
Well, Helena only likes to hold 1 ball, so she has to make sure that the ball boys or ball girls behind have a ball ready for her for the second serve.
Magnificent return of service,
15-40.
deep and wide.
Very quiet girl, Helena Sukova, both on and off the court. Doesn't show a lot of emotion on court, but she's feeling it as much as Hana.
Great concentration by Mandlikova. The volley and net cord did so, and Sukova missed with the forehand.
Mandlikova. 1 game all, second set.
And Hana getting herself out of trouble in this set by breaking back immediately.
Out. 15, love. Love.
Let's see if she can get 4 first serves in. Very jerky on the service action. That was dreadful. Third double fault.
Set now for the second event here at Moonee Valley, the Ardmillan Handicap, and the lights on. And they're racing this time. Ballybrook, Buckingham Palace, ski boots, and tailed off is Commerce.
Bit of luck.
15 all.
Most unlike Hannah.
Yeah, that's one of the unforced errors that I was talking about earlier. Really very uncharacteristic. He's been playing so well this week.
All.
In fact, both of them are like Ferraris that are out of tune at the moment. How many serves in this game alone has Helena put into the net?
Well, since the middle of the first set, she really has lost that first serve completely. And making up for it there with a great volley.
40-30.
Hana playing this point very well. You can see here this backhand was terrific, but Helena doing very, very well to control it. See if she can get the first serve in now.
Deuce. It's long.
She's questioning the call, but it was long.
Well, Hana being very brave there, just left that ball, but very close to the line.
Well played point. Break chance for Mandlikova.
Advantage, Mandlikova.
And we can see here how good Hana is when she does get into the net. Very athletic player.
Deuce.
In fact, they're both superb athletes. Czechoslovakia can be justly proud of these two. Too good.
Advantage, Mandlikova.
See here how Hana moves around the court. Beautiful player to watch. Sheer power of that shot beating Helena.
Break point for Mandlikova. Just out.
Deuce.
A matter of 1 centimetre.
Oh, that would have been an amazing shot if that had come off. Half volley behind her. But she's got every shot in the book and a few more.
She's really only hitting that first service at half pace, but it's still going to the middle of the net.
Yes, it's, when you do lose the rhythm on the serve, it's very difficult to get it back.
Advantage, Mandlikova.
Because you're trying to concentrate so much on the game, and if your serve is bothering you, it's difficult to make changes while you're out there. Probably will have to go to the practice court later and serve for a good hour.
Will it be third time lucky for Hana? Helena has survived 2 break chances. Mandlikova has broken.
Game, Mandlikova. Mandlikova leads 3 games to 1, second set.
And a great cheer from the crowd there when Hana broke serve. Very popular visitor to Australia.
Ball girl moving, just as Hana's about to serve. And now getting a bit of a serve. Well, we couldn't really see it, but it did from here look to be long. Poetic justice.
15, love.
Nowhere near it.
15, all.
Don't know what she was trying to do with that ball.
Well,
She had 2 ideas and didn't do either of them.
Caress it across court with a very fine touch shot, but she got it off the edge of the frame.
30-15.
Even Helena hasn't got her usual touch. 9 times out of 10 she would have made the most of that fairly short service. Number 5.
Hana really going for that second serve, trying to serve an ace. At 40-15, she probably thought she was in front enough.
Very short service and very poor return. It's really a war of attrition.
Mandlikova leads 4 games to 1, second set.
For all the racing at 3:45 as we return to the tennis.
From the northern end she was serving too short, and from the southern end too long.
Love 30.
And the serve is so often the key to a player's game, and you can see that Helena is worrying about the serve, and it now is having an effect on the rest of her game.
Oh, great play from Hana, because she slipped well behind the baseline, left a big mark there, regathered her balance and still won the point.
Love 40.
Yes, that was a great shot, approach shot there from Helena. Hana was on the floor there, but got up to make the winner.
3 break point chances for Mandlikova. 1 save.
15-40.
There it is, there's the break again, and Hana should be able to serve out this second set to level the match.
Game, Mandlikova. Mandlikova leads 5 games to 1, second set.
Terrific forehand there from Hana. Whipped that ball across court. Certainly a different player than in the first set. Much more confident now. See the double faults of both players. Hana with 5, Helena with 3.
Too good. Growing in confidence all the time.
15, love.
But
Now
Helena,
that she's serving a bit better.
yeah, but I was going to say Helena's been giving her second serve a bit of a test today.
$30, love.
Foot fault. First time she's been called in this match.
Second service. $40, love.
3-set points. Mandlikova levels at 1 set all.
And second set.
In just 27 minutes. But she's faltered in the second set. It's 1 set each.
Serve. Quiet, please. Love.
Well, Helena getting her first serve in that point. Reaching up well for the smash there. She could just get a few more first serves in and play a good service game.
30, love.
That's all she really needs to do to get herself back into this match. The game's in the second set just slipping away from her.
$30-15.
A little bit upright on that half volley.
Chip and charge tactics from Mandlikova not paying off.
40,
Poor
15.
backhand volley. Just out.
40-30.
Good point. Mandlikova sprawling on the ground, helpless, and Sukova holds serve.
Game, Sukova. Sukova leads 1 game to love. Final set. Second service.
She was broken in the opening game of both the first and second sets.
Love.
That's a magnificent shot. Brought up the chalk.
30, love.
Yes, perfect placement there with that backhand pass. Out of the reach of Helena, just inside the baseline.
First service.
Another fine pass by Mandlikova.
40 love.
And that time Hana proving she can do it equally as well on the forehand side.
That's good enough too.
40-15.
And that is the shot that's been lacking in Helena's game today. Normally, the return of serve, you know, very, very good.
Magnificent forehand return of serve. Swept Mandlikova off the court.
40-30.
Yes, much more aggressive there. Really hit with a lot of power. Hana doing well to control that shot at all.
First ace of the match.
One game all, final set. Love.
Helena doing well to control that volley. Very awkward for us. It played right at her feet.
It's in.
30 love. Love.
I think Hana felt that was long.
Yes, it was very, very close to the line. Difficult to tell from here.
$40-15. $40-30.
And Hana attacking the second serve.
Magnificent serve down the centre.
Sukova leads 2-1, final set.
Well done, Sukova. She just hung in there, kept the ball in play.
Love 15.
And Hana slipping over gave herself no chance. Bit like the female Boris Becker, she falls over so many times.
$15 all. 15-30.
See Hana Mandlikova, a slice backhand approach. Trying the touch volley there. Not able to control the forehand volley there. So a slight chance here for Helena, 15-30.
What a time to serve a double fault. That's her 6th double, and allows Helena the luxury of 2 break points. And this with new balls. Sukova takes a break in the final set.
Game, Sukova. Sukova leads 3-1, final set.
Well, the game of tennis is really amazing. Just when Hana seemed to have the matching control, now finding herself a breakdown in the final set.
That's in.
Love 15. Love 30.
Hana's not down yet.
And Helena getting 2 first serves in, but not with the same pace as she normally would. And Hana being able to make some great returns.
15-30.
Wise move there to serve to the forehand of Hana, trying to surprise her. And it did bring about the error.
Wrong-footed Mandlikova.
30 all.
Nice volley here from Helena, punching the ball behind Hana.
First service.
Once again.
40-30.
And that probably is the best tactic to use against Hana, because she moves away so quickly from that side. No chance for her to turn and get back to cover that volley.
Superb backhand return. She needed it.
Deuce.
And Hana stepping in, taking that ball very early. Helena wasn't even up to the service line, and it was past her.
Cracking forehand return. Sets up a break.
Advantage Mandlikova. Deuce.
Well, you can see that time that Hana was waiting for that volley behind her, but this time Helena choosing to go cross-court.
Advantage Sukova.
Just too much.
First service. Game, Sukova.
Sukova holds after a break.
Sukova leads 4 games to 1, final set.
Tremendous pressure on both now. Hana realising she really needs to break back now. Great speed from Mandlikova to get up to that shot.
15-30.
Yes, she's very, very quick around the court. Gets to almost every drop shot.
30 all.
Her face tells the story. Second-guessing Sukova, who thought she was going to go across court.
30-40.
Break back chance. Mandlikova has broken back.
Game, Mandlikova. Sukova leads 4 games to 3, final set.
This game back in the melting pot now, and the crowd coming alive at Milton. There's Jan Kurtz, Sukova's coach, absolutely absorbed in concentration, as is Sukova.
Love.
Well, a superb play here from Hana. Just taking the pace off that ball, just dropping it over the net, out of Helena's reach.
First service.
It's been a real war of attrition, but we're getting to the nitty-gritty stage now. That's probably the best point of this set, if not the match.
And now both girls beginning to play well.
15 all.
A rare baseline rally here. The girls keeping the ball very deep, but Helena coming up with a super backhand. Just slided it down the line.
Too good. Sukova concedes it. A delicate backhand lob.
30-15.
Helena here commits herself to move into the net. Hana sees that and just over her head.
$40-15.
1 point for Mandlikova to square things up in the final set. Some of the crowd applauding a bit early. Mandlikova has levelled at 4-all.
Game, Mandlikova. 4 games all, final set.
Here we see Hana in close-up. That's the lob, perfectly judged again, and then her favourite place moving
Quiet,
into the
please,
net.
ladies and gentlemen.
Mandlikova peeling off forehands like they came from a cannon.
Love 15.
Yes, tremendous power here from Hana. Helena doing well to reach those volleys, but unable to make that one.
Just out.
Love 30.
And Hana really has raised her game in this set from 4-1 down. Really playing very well now.
Crucial point now for Sukova. All the pressure has been the other way. That's in.
Incredible tennis from Hana Mandlikova.
Changed gear.
Love 40.
This time it's the backhand pass. Well, she had that one too, but it just caught the tape.
Mandlikova breaks with a superb cross-court return of service and now has the chance to serve out the match.
Game, Mandlikova. Mandlikova leads 5-4, final set.
After being down a set and then down 4-1 in the final set, Hana Mandlikova has the chance to serve out the match, leading 5-4. Sukova's not beaten yet.
Love 15.
Well, Helena trying Hana's tactic here, making the good approach shot off the serve. Very important, the first point. Excellent second serve there from Hana.
Crowd applauding every point now.
Very brave to go for such a serve. Getting the volley there into the open court.
Thirty, 15.
Big first service needed here. Two match points now for Mandlikova.
Amazing half volley there from Hana. Able to put it very deep, forcing Helena to go for the passing shot, which she couldn't make.
First service.
Lucky let.
Wait, please.
Foot fault on match point. The second of the match. Mandlikova comes back from the brink and is into the final.
Game, set and match. Mandlikova, 2 sets to 1, 4-6, 6-1, 6-4. Thank you.
And after that, you don't ask why, you just don't argue anymore. Just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore.
An epic struggle in this semi-final. The number 1 seed, Hana Mandlikova, proving her mettle, coming back from the brink of defeat and winning 4-6, 6-1, 6-4 against her arch-rival Helena Sukova of Czechoslovakia. A tremendous match, perhaps flawed by poor serving from both girls in windy and humid conditions. But Hana, proving her class, goes through to the final against Pam Schrader. 17-year-old Liz Sayers playing.